What's all the P.M.S. with Coach G? It's positively motivating sisters with purpose, meaning, style. Are you ready for positive conversations inspiring you to your next level? Do you need motivation to get you growing? Are you a sister, woman, leader, boss, mom, wife, female, her, she? I think you know what I mean. Are you seeking purpose in your life? Do you know the meaning for which you stand? Do you know your style is your unique authenticator? If you answered yes to any one of these questions, this podcast is designed with you in mind, which embodies the whole you mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. Sisters, we are on a journey in connecting you from where you are to your what's next with purpose, meaning, style, and it all starts with you. Hi, this is Coach G. Think of me as your personal chief P.M.S cheerleader, motivating and wanting to see you win in your personal and professional life. Your connector, guiding you in bridging the gap from where you are to your what's next. I am your growth coach, empowerment speaker, mom, wife, Christian, and I get to serve you in doing what I am passionate about. You, sisters, we are on a journey for you living your life on purpose, for purpose, with purpose, meaning, style. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As I always begin saying that to you, we are in episode 48. We are going to talk about win at love. So today I want to share 5 tips to strengthen your relationship in life and work with one word: reach. You heard me. Reach. REACH. A lot of times I intentionally like to apply an acronym or word so it can help you connect with our topic. So, win at love with your reach. And we're going to talk about that. So, there's a song by Diana Ross that came to me when I thought about reach. And for the listeners, you may have heard it, you may have not. How about this? Listen to this. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, just try. Take a little time out of your busy day. So, okay, did you hear it? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Take a little time out your busy day. Isn't that a way that we could reach someone and win at love and strengthen our relationships in our personal life and in our professional life? So I want you to remember that, but let's talk about what that means. Let's talk about what reach means. When we reach, it's how a person can feel seen or heard. So when we talk about respect, that is a way we can win at love. First we must realize respect is a start of building a connection. Respect is shown in how we listen and communicate. It does not mean we agree in everything, but we take time to understand someone else's perspective and views. Respect can be we agree to disagree and understand we may have different values, but it does not lessen how we show and give respect one to another. And then you go into embrace there can be differences. Our differences are our unique qualities that can help build that cohesiveness in our relationships or on our team. So let's think about it like this. Let me give you a scenario. Jan is good at communicating effectively, while Justice is good at delegation, and Veronica is good at creating. Each person has unique qualities which can create a stronger reach. Maybe they're working on that project, and now those differences that they bring to the team they now cohesively join in together and embrace the fact that, okay, you're good at that. You're good at that. It does not mean that that person does not have a sense of, how to communicate, but you build on that strength in your team, or maybe it's in your home. You build it on those strengths in your home, in your household as well. And then that appreciation of who the person is. Who you are is not necessarily who that person is. Sometimes we may try to frame that in that sense to say, who I am is, who that person is. We talk about being in alignment with people we are like minded with. Okay, all of that is great. But again, we just talked about embracing those differences. When you appreciate who that person is, this is the time we take to learn about someone else. What do they like? What makes them nervous? Even in the part of where they come from, just like the song, again, say it, take a little time out your busy day. Maybe that's taking a 2-minute break to have a conversation or making the call to that person. A little time makes a lot of difference in a person's world. See the person for more than what they do, because often we can carry labels based on what we do and we base it on who we are, but you are not your circumstances. In other words, instead of seeing, I'm going to give you another scenario, Susan as the receptionist, see her how she takes time each day to send an inspirational message to the team. She creates a sense of that's cohesiveness or joy in your day or happiness in your day by sending you a personal message. That's something about who she is. And then we can begin to appreciate that value that that person brings. And that is one, that additional way in how we win at love. And then communicating productively. This is that open and honest communication. To actively be productive, we should seek truth in our communication, but speak in love. Ask for constructive criticism and seek for understanding, not validation or approval of only what you say. In that part when we communicate, we seek to understand that person, because maybe the way they communicate is not how we communicate. There are actually 4 types of communication styles. You have passive, you have aggressive, you have passive aggressive, and assertive. Sometimes, depending on our situation, we may exhibit a different communication style. Of course, we can talk more about these styles, but let me give you the cliff notes. So when we think about passive, passive is not really expressing what you really feel to avoid conflict. You just say, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. And then aggressive is an expression of your own ideas upon others without regard to what someone else may feel or desire. Pretty much demanding or stating this is what we're going to do without any regard to what other ideas may be presented or there. And then you have passive aggressive, and this is limited in what others want, kind of a indirect communication. This communication style, I simply stated as straddling the fence. You know, it's like, oh, okay, I appear to be passive as if, oh, whatever you want. But then the aggressive is, no, this is what we're going to do. So you're really limited in your thoughts and reactions and actions to others. And then the last one is assertive. That assertive is direct and honest communication regarding your ideas and the idea of others. Often for women, it can sometimes appear as aggressive, and we should strive to communicate productively because it strengthens relationships. It's our way to connect to one another, and it's the way we reach one another. And then that last one is honor humility. You know, for someone, when we think of that word humility, you may think, well, how does that apply in my work? It does. Or how does it apply, in my workplace? So let's talk about this. Humility, whether in the workplace or in your personal life, creates a beautiful image because it's more than the matter at hand. You know, I read a quote that stated humility is the most important quality in life. For without it, you cannot truly love. So we're talking about win at love. One of those things, one of those tips, one of those, you know, ways that we can strengthen our relationships as we reach is through that humility. You know, I think of humble yourselves under the Almighty, and He will exalt you. Because often, sometimes, especially in the workplace, we may think, no, you know, it's like that person's running over me, or no, they're demanding. Oh, if we go back to those communication styles, you may even think in that way. But again, once you have an understanding, we seek to understand, then we have to know, once we understand that person's approach, in most cases, there's a why behind that approach, not to excuse it. But that's when you allow to honor humility, to set that pace, for you, because you realize, okay, the matter at hand is bigger than this. I don't have to speak louder, speak over, but know that you will be spoken to because you do matter. And again, when you humble yourself, you'll be exalted. So that opportunity will present itself. So I want to end this way. At the end of the day, you know, you can ask yourself this question: how did I make someone feel today? There's a quote by Maya Angelou: at the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or did. They will remember how you made them feel. And so your reach is what a person will feel. So again, at the end of your day, how did I make someone feel today? How did I reach out and touch? How did I take a little time out of my busy day to win at love? So until next time, let's keep growing because it all starts with you. I know that's how I normally end, but I want to say this. In the meantime, go ahead, reach out to someone else. That reach is sharing. Share with someone else. Share your comments. Subscribe, rate, follow. Reach out and inspire someone else. Reach out and motivate someone else because they may just need that. In most cases, they will. Because when we reach out and touch, again, that person will feel seen and they will feel heard. So, sisters, let's keep growing because it all starts with you.